Good morning, everybody. This is Dr. Brian. Welcome to the Joy Q Edge this morning. Glad you are with me. And so this morning, I'd love to open with just a quick story. And it's one of those moments where you know when you know. And sometimes that sounds funny or odd, but sometimes that feels great, dare I say, joyfully. And so, what I'd like you to think about, what was your what you know moment? And I'm going to share one with you this morning. It's like a door opens for you. You just get it. And it's a decision that feels completely calm. And even though it's bold, it's a moment where your body says yes before the brain has a reason to question or accept it. So my story is a little bit of a simple one. I hope you can totally relate to this. So I'm not going to rush it. So let's just pause for a moment and take a breath. And yesterday, something amazing happened. I was in a conversation with a good friend of mine, nothing special. We were just swapping stories and catching up. And it's one of those conversations where you forget about it 5 minutes after. And then one sentence landed for you. Something just pops. It turns on like a light bulb. And for me, and probably for you, my body leans in before my brain even knows why. And just like that, I know this is it. It's going to work. No pros and cons list, no overthinking, no logic. Just let me circle back and connect. That's what clarity is. Clarity is clean. Clarity is calm. Clarity is certainty. Now there's energy, excitement, and that little bit of an edge. What's underneath that? What's underneath that edge, that excitement? Is it steadiness? If it's steadiness and clarity, that's how you know that it's real. Not because it's loud, not because it's racing through your brain, because you're completely there. You're connected. That's what presence is when you're in that moment, when you're totally in sync and paying attention. And I know you felt that too. Maybe not this week, but you have felt that shift where something just turns on inside you. And I'd love it if you'd share in the comments when you've had that moment and what happened. And here's the magic or the science. It's actually science. You feel it before you can explain it. You feel it before you can explain it. That's not emotion taking over. That is your joy intelligence growing. That's when you're reaching into a zone where you can be almost near peak performance. That's when the brain is running with you, not against you. And your emotions will catch up. And here's how you really know. If you get nothing else this morning, this is when the moment begins with clarity. It's when your emotions are there and they're just not in control. You're in control. You're in control. And that brings great decisions, great communication, fantastic connection with people, with spouses, with relatives, with kids, with anyone you're friends with. When you're just in control, something turns on inside you. You feel it before you can explain it. So, our purpose this morning, remember our PEP purpose, This is the moment. So if you've had that moment, let us know, share in the comments, share it with friends. Something turns on inside you. It's excitement, it's a little fear, it's anticipation. Maybe even something that looks like nerves from the outside, but underneath that, there's a steadiness. The emotions are there, but you're in control. That's what passion feels like with joy intelligence. It's not loud, it's not frantic, it's not desperate. It can be physical and mental and emotional. It's when your body's buzzing. It's when you have that energy. Underneath it all, you feel safe. You feel safe. Remember, safety, presence, and joy. The presence of you is inside the emotion. The emotions are not in control. So when did you last feel that? Was it a decision moment? Was it a conversation? Was it a phone call? Was it in a Zoom session? Was it in a past relationship conversation a month ago? It can just pop up. So let's bring that back to today. Let's be in alignment and in the moment today. What's your purpose today? Does it have a feeling in it? Where in your life did you just know? Probably many of those moments. We'd love to hear from you on Facebook, LinkedIn, and YouTube. When have you felt that before? Now the E, execution. Let's make today a day of ease. It's not about pushing. Execution isn't pushing. You're not pushing against something. It's about what's possible when joy intelligence is running. It's one decision at a time. So when you're operating in that zone, in that place, decisions come one at a time. Let me say that again. Decisions come one at a time when you're in that moment, in that zone, in that ease. You're present enough to meet each one. So the decisions come, you have clarity, and the best part about it is peace of mind, calmness, clarity. That's powerful. That is joy intelligence. That's what I mean when we talk about the joy intelligence edge, when we can be in that moment as a family member, as a friend, as a leader, as a CEO. That moment you can make multiple decisions one at a time. So when you have that day of ease, not a lazy day, and I recently had one of those. So I've had obviously several conversations about what JOYELY is. And sometimes we need people outside of our bubble to help us get to that clarity moment. So I was having a conversation with another colleague of mine who does leadership training, and I was sharing with her what we do and what we're going after. And she said something and it just landed. And I knew that was the missing piece for me. Now I have 5 decisions I can make to bring clarity to a parent training, to bring clarity to executive coaching. It just landed. So we can make one at a time decisions that you know are connecting and are on target. So what do we do next? The moment needs to be just yours. So yes, I know what you're thinking. Another chair of joy. Yes, another chair of joy. Sit, breathe, think, feel. It can help you do that reset, and it's just yours. Wherever it is, the porch, could be looking out the window, could be petting your pet, could be just walking or moving. Wherever it is, let the moment come to you. Breathe a few slow breaths, not one and done. Let the breath do its work, its reset. If you're listening and you couldn't hear, I just took 3 deep breaths and breathed out. Now, what happens is the outside noise settles. It's automatic, it's scientific, it's neurological, it just happens. So just that could be enough. Just do the breath reset. Think, what's one thing today that has a feeling in it for you? Just that one thing. You can lean into it. You can lead with that. You can start conversations with it. But you're letting it come to you. You're not forcing it. The feeling, that's how you access or get to joy. Remember, joy is underneath all those other racing emotions. It's not performed and it's not forced. Notice it when you feel it. Study it, savor it, stay with it. That's how you can keep coming back to it. That's what ease feels like. It's almost exactly what sports stars feel when they get into the zone, when they can't miss a shot, when they play defense, when they crush the ball in tennis or golf and get near the hole consistently. This is you being clear with clarity of where you're going, where you're headed, and most important, how you're going to connect with presence. Proof, calm, no rush, access the joy. So this is going to be a little bit of a shift. The proof today is the feeling, not the outcome. And the proof really is you feeling the feeling and knowing you're in control. It's calm, it's present, it's joy access. It can be excitement, it can be exhilaration. You're still in control. So at the end of today, come back and watch this video again. Did you move through the day calmly? Did you move through a few crucial moments calmly? Did you get an answer that you needed without adding noise, without other people's opinions? Just you being clear. Get to clarity in the moment. Remember, when you can do things moment to moment, you start connecting and things start building. And a friend of mine commented on LinkedIn yesterday, asked the question, how do you make future plans moment to moment? Well, you connect all the moments. We do have future plans. I'm a little obsessive. I do daily, weekly, monthly, quarterly, yearly plans. But I'm living where I'm at right now. What's my reality right now? What's your reality right now? And when you can make decisions with calmness, with clarity, tuning out the outside noise, then bouncing ideas off other people and be present, you're connecting. That's when real growth happens. That's when really joy happens, when you notice and see everyone's connecting with you. But it starts with you. It starts with that inner calm. So remember this point. Joy's not a reward for a good day. Joy is the state that makes the day good. Let me say that again. Joy is the state that makes the day good or great or fantastic. And please memorize this. Joy is accessible. Joy is accessible. So let's go back to the start. When you know, you know. So I felt it yesterday with that conversation with my colleague. I know it. I absolutely filled a hole for me in an upcoming parent training I'm doing. And, I've been doing parent training for 30, 35 years. I just forgot something. They reminded me and I felt it in my body. That's it. I got it. That was the missing piece. And that can happen for you, that inner calm. So remember, a moment today, feel the moment. Make a decision with clarity and calm and let it be the close. Just make the decision. Have an accessible, joyful day today, and we'll see you tomorrow with another powerful, fun JQ Ed show. Contact us with any comments, questions, thoughts, or feelings. Take care.